Okay, the last fact for linear functions that we need to understand has to do with lines that are parallel and perpendicular. And so since we're dealing with lines, we can have another line that is parallel to a line. We can also have another line that is perpendicular. And it's really easy to identify whether a line is parallel or perpendicular to another line. Parallel lines, very simply, they just have the same slope. They have equal ends. Okay? So for example, down here, we've already seen in the previous video that this line right here has a slope of 4/5. And the equation of this line is 4/5 x minus 4. And so if we just move this line up to, if we give it a y-intercept of -2, but it still has a slope of 4/5, so it's 4/5 x minus 2. Well, this line, red line, is parallel to this blue line. And we know that because they both have the same slope. And so these two lines are parallel. Another fact is any two horizontal lines are automatically parallel. Any two vertical lines are automatically parallel. Okay? Now let's talk about perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines have what I refer to as negative reciprocal slopes. Negative means that you multiply the slope of one line, so 4/5, multiply it by -1, so it becomes -4/5. And then reciprocal means that you flip over the fraction. Instead of 4/5, it becomes 5/4. I'll give you an example on that one. If we have, for example, if we have 7/3, the reciprocal of 7/3 is 3/7. The negative reciprocal of 7/3 is -3/7. Okay, so if one line has a slope of 7/3 and another line has a slope of -3/7, then they are perpendicular. Okay, and so the negative reciprocal of 4/5 is -5/4. So the line y equals 4/5 x minus 4, which is this blue line right here, is perpendicular to this line y equals -5/4 x plus 1. See, we flipped over the 4/5, so it's 5/4. This one's positive and this one's negative. It doesn't matter what the y-intercept is. If the y-intercept was 2, it would still be perpendicular. If it was 3, it would still be perpendicular. But remember what perpendicular means. It means that it creates a 90-degree angle. And sure enough, right in here, this angle right here, this is a 90-degree angle. Okay, and so two perpendicular lines create four 90-degree angles. Okay, and then the last fact I'm going to give you is this: is any horizontal line is perpendicular to any vertical line. Okay, so for example, this right here, this is a vertical line, and this is a horizontal line, and you can see that where they meet, they are perpendicular. So any vertical line is perpendicular to any horizontal line. Okay, and that's it. Those are the 7 facts that you need to know about linear functions. And what we're going to do now is we are going to do some examples of how to calculate slope, how to write equations of lines, and do a bunch of other stuff.